I had nothing to do with it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Guy Yovan. We're having fun here as we start our HSN Today show. We're moving along to Garmin now, and I have to tell you, Garmin, the #1 name out there. It's a brand everybody looks for. This is a huge customer pick. I've had the opportunity to bring this particular unit to you many times, and to best of my knowledge, this is the best one I think we have. I love this unit at $159. It's $40 off for the holiday weekend. It's also on FlexPay. It's got everything. It's a huge, huge 5-inch touchscreen. It's your GPS. It's going to get you everywhere you need to go in a fraction of the time. Going to save you gas, save you time. Let me tell you what you get. This is the $25.97. You get your lifetime of traffic with this, so you'll never have to worry about paying for any kind of updates. Lifetime everything. It comes with the suction cup mount. It comes with your brackets, the vent mount as well. If you want to plug it into the vent, into your heater, AC vents, you can do that as well. All the cables are included. There are so many points of interest. We're actually getting to the point where we just say millions. It's like the hamburger place that just says billions. It's like there are so many places you can get to and go to in a fraction of the time utilizing this. It's got features like turn-by-turn directions. It's got a lifetime of maps, a lifetime of updates, which means once you buy this, you're never going to pay another penny on it. You simply, plug it into your car, and it just works as long as you've got that vehicle. You can take it to another vehicle. You can take it and use it in rental cars. It doesn't matter. You can use it in pedestrian mode where you're just walking around or hiking or camping or whatever. It's one of the best tools you ever buy. Leah Little is here, and she's going to take you on a tour of it. Nobody does it better than Leah. And I have to tell you, for my money, my phone has a GPS, but it's not a dedicated GPS.
It's true. It's
like phone calls, it cuts out, it's gone. This does one thing, and it does it incredibly well. Versus your phone, which is trying to do 100 things.
Exactly, because that's kind of a jack of all trades, but a master of none. This is dedicated technology, and nobody does it better than Garmin. There's a reason why over 120,000 people have chosen this exact unit from us here at HSN. It's going to save you gas, like Guy said. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you headache and frustration, and you can't put a price tag on that. And it has voice command, our most popular model ever. So simply and easily, you just decide where do you want to go. And from here, you have lots of choices. You can choose categories, points of interest, as Kai said, millions of them. Maybe you're hungry for breakfast. You want to go to a coffee shop. Let's just see what's around here. A little Starbucks. We say go, and you're off and running. Now, you could start a new route, or you could add to your active route. And by that, if you wanted to stop by a gas station on the way, or you had a quick errand that you wanted to run along the way, then you could do that. Now, look how fast it's calculating that route, how fast it's driving that route. In fact, in this case, we're simulating. Now,
mile, take exit 25P on the right to I-290 West.
So I love the detail. She tells you it's on the right, it's coming up, it's really those exact turn-by-turn directions. But not only that, you actually have the junction view. So a picture comes up, so you have that visual experience as well, not just the talking turn-by-turn directions. So what's great about this unit is it's going to give you everything that you want to have. Now, what's simple about it is that you can touch it, like I just showed you, or you can talk to it. And that's why so many people, literally over 100,000 people, love this unit. Here's how it works.
On the right to I-290 West.
Let her have her turn talking. Now, here we go. Voice command. Voice command.
Say a command.
Stop route.
Route canceled.
Voice command.
Say a command.
Find category.
Speak a category.
Gas.
Searching for gas stations. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes. Yes.
In 2 miles, take exit 25P on the right toward Solomon Pond.
Now, how cool is that? She starts talking, giving you those turn-by-turn directions so you can keep your hands on the wheel, you can keep your eyes on the road, you can be a better driver and a safer driver with voice command. Usually, you can't touch these for less than $200 with that feature built right in. So think about it. Now, you literally can be that better driver that you want to be. Go to the Garmin website, check it out for yourself. You would spend easily $200 on this unit because when you have a unit you can talk to, you have that higher-end feature. future. And you know what? You're so right, Guy. You compare that with your cell phone.
Yeah.
What happens is that you're not going to get the level of detail, and you're not going to get the dependability with this unit that talks to you,
25P
that you talk to
toward Solomon Pond.
and interact with. You have something here that is absolutely off the charts.
Yeah, and as we said before, you know, it's a global positioning system. It works with satellites that are up in the sky, up in space. So you're not going to find out those kind of blackout areas that happen with your phone, which relies on cell phone towers and things like that. So you know, just to get basic reception. So you're always gonna have that clear. Sort of crystal clear guidance wherever you go with this. There are so many features involved with it. I'm telling you, at this price with free shipping, you know, we have the holiday weekend coming up, so we've added the flex pay and made it up to 5 flex, so it's only $31.99. You're not going to pay anything for shipping, and I love, Leah, the fact that once I own it, you know, things change. Every few months, you know, a new restaurant opens up, or maybe something is discontinued. Maps are made, traffic comes, there's construction sites. What the Garmin machine will do for you is it will constantly update itself periodically. I think it's 4 updates a year. Or
4 updates a year, and that's a nice chunk of change you're saving.
Exactly. So you are really saving a lot of money, because I know with mine, the one that I had in my old car, they wanted $85
for one update.
For one upgrade, and I was like, that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, you know, and plus you spend, you know, to have those in your car back then, it was like an extra $3,000 or $4,000. It was kind of a ripoff that you had to upgrade it and update it. You don't have to do that with this. Once you own it, it's good forever. You simply plug it into your car, into your adapter, and it'll get you where you need to go. It'll give you things like the fastest route. It'll show you how you can avoid tolls, and I know all of you are into that. If there's traffic accidents or traffic jams, or if there's construction, it'll give you that information. It has lane assist, which actually shows you right on the screen which way to turn. So if you're, you know, if you're confused, or you're like, which way do I go? It'll actually show your car which way to get off, especially when there's like 3 different exits all in one. You have spoken turn-by-turn directions. So while you're driving, you don't have to be worrying about somebody giving you directions and you know, that's next to you that doesn't know where they're going. This tells you exactly where to go. You know, if you hate that feeling of being lost, I'm telling you, this is not only a way to find your way, but to find so much else. What about the best restaurants that are around? You want to go to a gas station that's closer. You want to shop for gas prices, things like that. You want to find
all the categories, sure.
Amusement parks.
Amusement parks, everyday. I like everyday life. So to your point, you can find just about anything and everything in here, from beauty and personal care to car washes to convenience stores and fitness centers and gyms. You just choose where you want to go, and you're literally off and running. In this case, we're going to start a new route. Now, I want to touch on a few things that Guy just said. This is the GPS that you want to own, and I am so happy for you shopping right now, because there are so many people picking up. Listen, if you now want to be that better driver, if you now want to have access to brand new businesses that are around you or across the country, if you now want to have millions of points of interest, think of it, restaurants, hotels, motels, gas stations, you can see the list scrolling on your screen. You now have that access, but you have to realize that usually that comes with quite a price tag. Usually, if you were to go to the Garmin website right now, check me out, you're going to have to spend $50, between $50 and $75, depending on the sale that they might be running, for one map update. Think about that. One, they come out 4 times a year. In this case, on their website, if you were thinking $99 for a map update. Now think about it. If you now want to be able to have that for free, that's now your option. You don't have to go drop $99 next year, and another $99 the next year, and another $99. For you, it's one and done. You're in the right place at the right time. And when you get those map updates, you have to realize how important that is. 1 in 5 of our roads change every single year, a full 20%. So if you want to now have the most updated information, you are now going to have it. So think about this for a moment. You have the voice command. You talk to it. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. It talks to you and starts giving you those directions. You put that together with free lifetime maps. You never spend another penny. And let's talk about that dependability that Guy was just mentioning, because it's so important that you are now able able to have that pinpoint accuracy. You have to realize that when you're using your cell phone, if you're using your cell phone for navigation, you know what happens? Your cell phone is talking with cell phone towers that are here on planet Earth. When you are using this Garmin, it doesn't use your data plan. It uses GPS satellites, and I'll talk to you about the importance of that. It can be used entirely hands-free. It's that larger, easier to read display, and you have the traffic and the junction view. Think about it. Where do you put your phone in the car when you're using it for GPS? Are you leaning over into the floorboard when it falls on the floor? No. What happens? Now, this is a jack of all trades, but it's not a master of any. So what happens, look at this guy out by the water tower. He's clearly in a rural area. He's lost his cell phone coverage. That's when you need it the most. Have you ever?
And did you see how cheesy the little, like, the GPS is? It's like not even sophisticated. It doesn't look like anything. Because you have a little dot moving.
And that's it.
I can't follow a dot.
Exactly. I mean, that's more like a game from the 80s, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to follow the dots.
What is that?
This is going to be that pinpoint accuracy, because what happens with this Garmin is it's talking to the satellites. Did you know there are 24 satellites that are orbiting our globe right now as we speak? Did you know that those satellites, let me tell you a little bit about those satellites. They were put there by the Department of Defense. They were put there by our U.S. military, by our government, so our military could have pinpoint accuracy within 4 meters. Now listen, if it's good enough for the U.S. military, it's good enough for me. How about you? Wouldn't you love to have that accuracy? Wouldn't you love to have the ability to talk to the Garmin and have that interaction? Wouldn't you love now to be able to save literally hundreds of dollars every single year? And I'm going to make it better for you. Because according to an independent study, the average Garmin user saves $200 a year in gas alone. Why? Because you're not going to exits that don't exist. You're not going to areas that are under construction because you've been rerouted. And you literally can save $200 in gas alone. And you can't put a price tag on saving time.
And you know what? It's such a great, it's so much fun to beat the system like that too, you know? And it's like, it gave, just in the fact that it's gonna find you the shortest route from point A to point B, that's gonna save you money. But I also love the fact that this will give emergency coordinates. It has an emergency coordinate indicator, which will tell you where the closest police and hospitals are. It's a customer pick on hsn.com. I only have a couple of thousand. Let's put some reviews up, because you know, if you see all those stars lit up there, you know it's for a reason. This one's from Band K. Love the fact that you can talk to the GPS, love the Bluetooth connection, and how when you pair with the cell phone, your phone numbers automatically transfer over. So yeah, you can use this as a hands-free phone as well. And the GPS is also very accurate as opposed to the ones on your cell phone. I have my GPS on my phone, but my old eyes prefer the Garmin, which is it's twice the size in most cases, which is more detailed. It's larger and it's easier to see. It's easier to read as well. As we said, it's not a little dot that you're following on the screen. You actually feel like you're driving in the screen. It really looks like a little movie picture, and you see right there.
And it gives you all the detail.
That is my kind of GPS right there. You're in a car, not a dot.
Right, exactly. And what's great is all you have is one-touch information, so you can decide where you want to go. You also have one touch here to all of your shortcuts. So if you wanted to avoid traffic, you could do that. And remember, you're keeping your hands on the wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. We're going to let this one continue on. Think about this. What happens when a phone call comes in as you are driving? Are you one of those people who's gotten a ticket because you're using your cell phone as you're driving? Don't let that happen to you, because now, as you're driving, she's giving us turn-by-turn directions. And now, let's talk to Bill. Good morning, Bill. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. I'm kind of thinking it's time for coffee and a donut. How about you?
That sounds great.
What are you hungry for, Guy? What would you like?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, a little Krispy Kreme. I like that.
Krispy Kreme.
How's that sound to you, Bill?
That sounds good.
All right, let's go find the Krispy Kreme.
All right, let's do it. Thanks, Bill. Hey,
bye, Bill. Now watch this. I'm gonna take us to the Krispy Kreme. Now your hands are on the wheel, your eyes are on the road. Bill just hung up. You didn't have to take your hands off the steering wheel. What does that mean? You are a better driver. You are a safer driver. What does that mean? That means your teenager can put their cell phone in that glove box, never touch it, but if you need to contact them through the Bluetooth, this now becomes that communication pathway. Listen, there are so many accidents that are happening right now. The statistics are frightening when it comes to texting and driving. You don't have to have your cell phone anywhere near you you. You literally can put it in the glove box, Bluetooth it with this unit. It will remember and sync the moment you get in the car. And now you have that ability to keep your hands on the wheel. You can take that emergency phone call if it comes in, but now you have that ability to be that better driver. And you have the ability to go to Krispy Kreme.
Which is a very good thing. Yeah, show everybody how to do it.
Voice command.
Turn right on Allen Street.
She wants to talk. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Krispy Kreme.
Searching for Krispy Kreme. Select a line
How many
number.
of them?
Man,
Down.
I'm in the wrong business. Let's get that Krispy Kreme.
Down.
There's 100 of them.
Down. How many pages there are? Which one would you like to go to?
Man.
Now we can select the
Welcome
shortest
to
route.
America.
Exactly. Don't you love
Land of
that?
Krispy Kreme.
Exactly. 2. 2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add to the active route.
Add to active route. We're going to continue on our way. We're going to add it to our active route. I love that. Did you see we could even call ahead and place our order so that it could be ready and waiting for us?
I mean, this is the cool part about it, everybody. With only a couple of minutes left, I encourage you to grab this. You're going to love it. It's so easy to use. It's fun to use. I also find that having a GPS in the car, especially for folks that are driving by themselves, it helps to keep you more alert because you actually have to communicate with it. You talk to it. You're not over there touching it with a bunch of buttons like you are with your cell phone, which, as we know, is illegal in most places. It gives you something to focus on. It keeps you working back and forth within your car, so you kind of know, okay, I'm going the right way. I'm not pulling actual maps out and trying to figure out where I'm going and pulling off the road.
And you use it how you want to.
Yeah.
So if you
everybody
need it
can
for
use
that,
it differently.
Yeah. If you need it for that interaction, that's terrific. If you want to just set your route and let it talk to you along the way, you can use it that way as well. In our last 2 minutes, I just want to remind you the value that you're getting here. There's a reason why over 120,000 people have this GPS from us here at HSN. There's a reason why it's a customer pick. Experience it for yourself. You never pay for map updates again. You have voice command that is built right in. You also have the ability to sync with your phone so that you can be that better driver and that safer driver. And I'm not done yet. We also have the junction view and we have the lane assist that's built right in. Junction view gives you a 3D picture of what is ahead for you. So if you are an auditory person, it's got the auditory cue. She's going to talk to you. You can even do different languages, different voices if you want to. But if you are a visual person, you have the junction view. Junction view brings up, and there are over 60,000 of them, by the way, on the inside of this unit, a 3D photorealistic picture of a split in the highway. So there's no indecision. So you see sort of a visual cue before you get to that area.
I love that. See that?
And then, I love that too. Yeah. And then there's lane assist. Now, I don't know about you, but there are some things that freak me out. And there's not very many of them, but those big concrete roadblocks, those big blocks on the side of the highway, I'm telling you, I saw a car. Yeah. Fortunately, the ending was good, but I saw a car get sandwiched between a truck and sparks start to fly. You want to know which lane to be in. So the moral of the story here is you want to know which lane to be in. You want to know if that 5-lane highway is going to go down to 3 lanes. You want to be able to know exactly which lane to be in. It's about information. Information is yours in the taking if you have this Garmin. And right now, in our last 30 seconds, let me invite you to experience it for yourself.
And you know, I was just, when you were talking about that and lane assist, I was thinking about, you know, when you go through Tampa and then you're going towards Orlando. Oh, yeah. Is there anything more confusing than that area?
Which highway do you take?
You're
Where
like,
do you go?
okay, there are so many different, and then there's things telling you which lanes to be. It's very confusing. Let this little guy help you out, because I'm telling you, it'll be your best friend when you're driving out there. Ladies, if you have a tendency to get lost, guys, if you don't know, you just can't remember direction, things like that, this is the way to do it. Program it in. You'll get there in a fraction of the time. You'll save gas, save money. The peace of mind is what it gives you too, especially in an emergency if you need to find a hospital. I mean, just get it for that.
Absolutely.
All right, good job, Leah, as always. When are you coming back?
I'll enjoy this. I'll be back tonight, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, you'll see Leah again. All right, thank you so much, Leah. Hey, listen, stick around, because I know Aaron